car came, it came on the corner of my eye, and then I saw it hit.
I thought, what happened? Why did I crash into the train?
When a driver collided with this Metro rail train back in November, you can see here the crossing arm was not down. KXAN has obtained the crash report and learned the train operator was going too fast. He got ahead of the warning system.
The crash raises questions about your safety at railroad crossings and whether you can rely on those warning systems to work. KXAN investigator Erin Cargile has been working to get answers from CapMetro, and she's standing where that crash happened. Erin.
It's a good reminder, whether it's human error or a problem with the warning system, you can never fully trust these lights and arms are working. Drivers are supposed to get at least a 20-second heads up before the train hits the crossing. That's required by the Federal Railroad Administration. But on that November morning, a driver says he never saw or heard anything.
2019 is off to a rough start for Roberto Gonzalez.
I wish that everything would go back to normal. Ever since that day, everything has been so difficult.
Each day on his calendar is marked with what bills are due when, but it's getting harder and harder to pay them. His job as an Uber driver took a huge hit the day he collided with a Metro rail train. Gonzalez's Toyota was totaled and is still sitting in his driveway out of commission. The crash was all caught on video. Gonzalez says he was on the way to pick up a passenger on the morning of November 1st when it happened on the I-35 service road at 4th Street.
The barriers never came down. I told them, if you check the cameras, they will show that I was not at fault.
Take a look. The arm is still coming down at the point of impact.
Most people would jump to the conclusion of the arm timing being off.
And I could see why people would have that view.
Even the Austin police officer investigating the crash initially said the warning system malfunctioned, but after further review, Herzog, which operates the Metro rail, blamed their own employee in the crash report. They say the train engineer started speeding up and got to the crossing too soon, and Gonzalez didn't know the train was coming. Herzog also says the train engineer should have noticed the arms were not down and stopped before reaching the crossing. The engineer said the sun was in his eyes.
I believe, based on what was provided, the facts that were provided to me, that the gate arms were working properly at the time of the accident.
But just to be sure, Capital Metro says crews went out to check, and so did we. On a random day, we watched multiple trains go by. Check out the timer on the top of your screen. Once the lights start flashing, 20 seconds should pass before the train goes through the crossing. That warning time is important because most people aren't as lucky as Gonzalez. He was rushed to the hospital after the crash. Police and nurses told him the same thing.
You are someone who can celebrate this day as if it's another birthday. A big deal because you are okay.
Gonzalez was sent home that night with some pain medication, but no broken bones. He says he couldn't work for 20 days. And has this souvenir from the crash, a piece of the train he found lodged in his motor. Gonzalez is still going back and forth with his insurance company, but believes the language barrier is slowing things down. He hired a lawyer who is trying to help him cover his hospital bill and get a new car.
In that moment, I was left without a job. I was left without savings because everything was used in those days. I was not working. The rent had to be paid. I was left without a car, and to this day, 3 months, almost 90 days, I still have nothing. And from that accident, that wasn't even my fault.
And Herzog has refused to respond to my calls and emails. According to their crash report, the train engineer was drug tested after the crash, and he was not allowed to operate a train until the investigation was complete. He also had to undergo refresher training.
Thanks, Erin.
And I know CapMetro says that the warning system was not the problem, but how can we as drivers trust that the lights are working, Erin?
CapMetro says Herzog checks these crossings regularly. If we were standing at a Union Pacific crossing, it would be their job. But we don't want to take their word for it. We went to random crossings around Austin to see for ourselves. So far, lights have been flashing with the ample 20-second warning. But there was this crossing on Olin Road near Burnett where both arms were not coming down at the same time. If you notice a problem, there's a small blue sign with a phone number at each crossing. You can call it. We'd also like to hear from you. Email us at reportit@kxan.com so we can head on out and take a look. Back to you.
Thanks, Erin, and we'll be sure to let you know about any potential problems that we uncover.
Right now online you can see how many times there's been a crash between a Capital Metro train and a car or a pedestrian. We've mapped out all of the locations going back to 2011. You can check out where the most crashes have happened at KXAN.com. And remember, if you have something you think we should investigate, email us at reportit@kxan.com.